Students, welcome to Lucky Naresh Physics channel. I am Naresh Babu, Physics faculty. Students, in this session I am going to discuss about units and measurement in class 11. Students, if you want to buy sugar, you will go to shop and you ask shopkeeper, give me 1 kg sugar. Here kg, you are using kg. What is that? It is unit. Okay. Students, if you want to stitch your uniform, you will go to tailor and you will give your measurements. Then he will take your measurements with tape. So students, here these units and measurement are playing important role in our life. Now I am going to discuss about these concepts under units and measurement. The first one is physical quantities. What are physical quantities? The quantities which are measurable are called physical quantities. Okay? Example, we can measure length, we can measure mass, we can measure time. So here the quantities which are measurable are called physical quantities. The quantities which are measurable, are called physical quantities. Examples: length, mass, time, area, density, speed, etc. Under physical quantities, we have 3 types of quantities. What are they? First one, fundamental physical quantities. Second one, derived quantities. And third one, supplementary quantities. Look at here, students. Under physical quantities, we have 3 types of physical quantities are there. First one, fundamental physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantity. Second one, derived physical quantity. And third one, supplementary physical quantity. Under fundamental physical quantities, what we will get? What are fundamental physical quantities? The quantities which does not depend upon other physical quantities are called fundamental quantities. Example: length, mass, time, temperature, current, amount of substance, intensity of light, etc. Look at here. What is the definition of fundamental physical quantity? Fundamental physical quantity: the quantities which does not depends on other physical quantities. Okay. What are the example for that? Example: length, mass, time, temperature, current, amount of substance, intensity of light, okay. Then what about derived physical quantities? Derived physical quantities. The quantities which depends upon fundamental physical quantities. And you can also say the quantities which are derived from fundamental quantities are called derived physical quantities. The quantities which are derived from fundamental physical quantities. From fundamental physical quantities. Example, area. See, we derived area from length, like that. Volume, density, speed, work, force, etc. Okay. Here derived physical quantities which are derived from fundamental physical quantities. And what about supplementary physical quantities? These are special physical quantities. Under supplementary physical quantities, we have two types of physical quantities. One is plane angle, another one is solid angle. Plane angle means here the angle subtended by an arc of a circle. The angle subtended by an arc of a circle is called plane angle. The angle subtended by an arc of a circle is called plane angle. Okay. And what about solid angle? Solid angle means, see, it is a spherical, the surface of a spherical sphere, the surface of a spherical sphere subtended at an angle at its center is called solid angle. Solid angle means it is the surface of a spherical sphere, it is the surface of a sphere which subtend an angle at its center is called solid angle. Okay. So these are physical quantities. Next, units and types of units. What is unit? A unit which is used to measure physical quantity. For example, to measure length, we use meter. To measure time, we use second. Okay. So, a unit which is used to measure physical quantity. Under units, we have types. What are the types of units? Here, we have three types of units. First one, fundamental unit. Next, derived unit. Next, supplementary units. Under fundamental units, what are the fundamental physical quantities are there? Their units only we will write. For suppose, for length, meter. For time, for length, meter. For time, second. Temperature, we will write Kelvin. Current, we will write ampere. Amount of substance, we will write mole. Intensity of light, intensity of light, we will write candela, CD. Okay. Then what about derived physical quantities? What about derived units? the units of derived physical quantities are derived units. So here under derived units, for area what will you write? For area you will write meter square. For volume you will write meter cube. For density you will write kg per meter cube. Okay. For speed what will you write? Meter per second. Okay. Work you will write force into displacement, otherwise you will write joule. Okay. Then force you will write SI unit for force, Newton. Okay. So these are derived physical quantities. What about supplementary physical quantities? You know that plane angle. For plane angle, supplementary unit is radian, and for solid angle, supplementary unit is steradian. Okay, that's about units and its types. What is unit? A unit which is used to measure physical quantity. A unit which is used to measure physical quantity. Inversely proportional to n. From that nu equal to constant. See, u is inversely proportional to n. That means here I will tell you example. See, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. See, if you see here 1 meter, here number decreased, unit increased. If you see here 100 centimeter, number increased, unit decreased. From that, what you can write? U is inversely proportional to n. So from that, what you can write? Nu equal to constant. System of units. What are system of units? System of units means fundamental units plus derived units comes under system of units. See, system of units. System of units means fundamental units plus derived units comes under system of units. Then SI system. SI system means international system or system of international. See, SI system, these are the units accepted by entire world. For example, for length, entire world we are taking meter. Meter is SI unit for length. Like that for mass, kg. For time, second. Okay. So here SI system means it is system of international. SI system means system of international or international system, you can say. See, SI system means here the units which are accepted by entire world, that units comes under SI system. So for example, for length what you are taking? For length we are taking meter. Okay. For time we are taking second. For mass we are taking kg. So these all comes under SI system. So for current you can say ampere, for amount of substance mole. So these all comes under system of international. So which are accepted by entire world. Okay, students. Students, in next session I will discuss about measurement of length, measurement of mass and measurement of time. Students, please subscribe my channel to get more updates. Thank you.